Evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you may be. Welcome to another episode of your Average Day Joes. I'm your host, C.
And Jay, what's up?
What's up, everybody? What's going down? Thursday it is. We have made it, guys. Friday coming up next. Fun times ahead. Hopefully, you are not in the mid to east coast where it is going to have some pretty treacherous weather. But if you are, we feel for you. Stay warm, stay safe out there, please. What's up with you, Jay? How you feeling, my brother?
Excellent. Making moves, doing good.
Making moves. That's what we do.
That's what every day, every week.
Any soreness from the gym?
No, I feel great.
Yeah, after hitting the 6 plates, with the back, you're not feeling sore at all on your back.
No, I feel great.
Got you.
I don't. It takes a lot for me to get sore these days, man. I eat because I eat excellent. I take my vitamins and I get proper rest. So
yeah,
if I didn't do that, I'd be sore. So
right,
I'm definitely lucky enough. I'm good with those schedules. So
not for sure.
Yeah, man.
Cool. So yeah, let's in case you guys don't know, we are your Average Day Joes. We're going to give you your breaking sports and scores. We're going to give you breaking news and trending news. We're going to give you guys some crypto news, horoscopes of the day, and we also do some conspiracies of the night for you guys. So definitely stick with us, and let's get into it with some sports. Jay, should we do NBA first?
Yeah, we can go NBA first. That's cool. Let's see. Let's pull up some NBA. What's going on in NBA, man? What is going on with the NBA? Let's see. So we got two current games right now. We got on Amazon Prime Video, the Clippers and Lakers Battle of LA. The Clippers are skunking the Lakers right now, 74-50.
Don't tell me that.
Yeah, 7 minutes left in the third. You still got the whole fourth. They are getting skunked. And the Blazers, they're beating the Heat 89-73, and they're same thing, 6 minutes left in the third. Those are both current games right now.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry about your Lake show. They're getting smoked.
It's all good, man. Now the truth is coming out about the previous owner, Jeannie Buse.
I know, I heard.
Yeah, the truth is coming out, bro. She didn't want to deal with LeBron no more. She's like,
I know. She wanted to trade him, but see what happened? When she wanted to do that, that's why she ended up selling. You see what I mean? Too much clash. That's crazy, man. That's some crazy stuff, man. Exactly. So, yeah, I read about that. I was like, oh, shit, I didn't know she wanted to trade. I was like, damn.
Exactly.
Whole world.
For sure. Yeah. Come here.
Yeah, well. But, yeah, bro. Fucking, so those are the two current games right now.
Yeah.
The Hornets, they beat the Magic 124-97. Sixers, they got a good win against the Rockets in OT, 128-122. Nuggets beat the Wizards 107-97. The Mavericks, they beat the Dubs 123-115. Good win for the Mavs, man. Klay Thompson playing his old team. The Bulls, they beat the Wolves 120-115, and the Spurs beat the Jazz 126-109.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm not really into the NBA yet, because I'm still in football season. But
there's getting less and less of football, so we might as well start transitioning now.
Yeah, exactly. I will when I get used to it. I was watching the Dubs game on Amazon Prime. That's why, and I was getting my Amazon orders, so I was watching, and Kuminga. I saw Kuminga was playing.
Oh,
and I was like, I didn't know he was playing. And then what happens? Hurt ankle, bro.
Oh my god. Fucking God.
Bro, I literally watched this. I only watched 10 minutes of the game, and I saw when he goes up for a layup, he twists his ankle. I was like, "Are you serious, bro?"
That's crazy.
Yeah, I was 10 minutes into this shit watching, and I was like, "Okay, there's Kuminga. Oh shit, twist ankle. He was done."
I think you jinxed it, bro.
I really did. I really did, bro. I was like, "Oh hell no," you know what I mean? I was like, "This fucking guy, bro." But yeah, man.
Real quick, we got Dominic Lopez in the house saying hi. What up?
Hey, what's up? How you doing?
Yeah, man. So that's all bad.
Oh, that's good.
Kuminga's out.
Yeah, I think so. For at least, I didn't even know he was playing, and they're gonna trade him. So this really hurts a trade now because he's got a messed up ankle.
Yeah, exactly.
That doesn't help anything.
Exactly.
So I don't know why the Dubs were even playing them. That was weird. But yeah, that's pretty much the only news in NBA that I saw that was trending. The other thing that's trending in football, the Ravens, they're hiring a new coach.
Oh, are they the Ravens?
No, Ravens.
Yeah, Ravens.
Baltimore. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I thought you said Raiders. I was like,
Oh
no.
no, no, no.
So yeah,
They
the
are going to hire a
Ravens.
new coach too, but yeah, I didn't. I know.
Yeah, they will. I don't know who the Raiders are going to hire, but so the Ravens jumped on hiring defensive coordinator from the Chargers, Jesse Minter. Very, very random, but you know, I guess I don't know. I didn't see that coming, but I don't know much about the guy. You know,
Oh,
yeah, I don't know much about the guy. He was for the Chargers, he was under Jim Harbaugh.
oh,
So yeah, I have no idea why they chose him. They saw something in him though. So one other thing that was trending today that happened 20 years ago in the NBA, Kobe Bryant scored 81 that day, bro. The Black Mamba.
nice.
That was a legendary game, bro. He was going ham that game. I remember that shit. He
That was
was
after the
killing
whole.
Yeah, he was killing Jalen Rose, bro.
That was after the whole court case.
Yeah, yeah. Pretty much. Pretty much. He went ham too.
Hmm.
But you got 81, bro.
Yeah, he had a lot of anger to take out.
Yeah, man. He was going ham, bro. Poor Jalen Rose was trying to guard that guy, and like, man, he was just, man, it was
One,
over, bro.
one guy with 81 points, bro. Imagine that.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking crazy.
Well, Wilt had 100. I know it's not. We don't have video of it, but Wilt had 100. But we were able to see Kobe's game. That was dope.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? So,
exactly.
but yeah, that happened 20 years ago today, man. So that was cool. That was the only other thing that was trending, man. Besides, yeah, the Chargers hiring Jesse Minter as their head coach.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, nothing else really trending in sports. So
All
we
right.
got NBA. We could go to what do you want to do? College basketball?
You ever got college hoops today or no?
Let's see. College hoops. Um, nothing in the top 25. So, I mean, other schools are playing, but nothing in the top 25, dude.
Okay.
You know, yeah, nothing crazy to really
My
announce.
Lobos have any games this week?
Let's see. Let's check it out.
New Mex Lobos.
Mountain West, right?
Yes, sir.
New Mex. Let's see when they play next. Saturday, one. Oh, hold on. What's the date today? 21st?
Yeah, 20.
Oh, they did play. Oh, no, 22nd. Okay, so they played yesterday.
Oh, okay. What they play?
They beat Fresno State 83-74,
Oh, okay.
and they play Nevada on Saturday.
Nice.
That should be actually a really good game because Nevada has a good record too.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, so next game they play is Saturday.
Nice. Very nice.
Yes. So yeah, that'll be a good game because they're battling for that third position. They're
Yeah.
tied right now.
Exactly.
So yeah, okay. There you go.
Top 3. It's been a minute.
There you go. Mountain West Conference, bro. But yeah,
All right. Let's move on then and get into some NHL action.
let's see what's in NHL today. One current game right now, we got the Red Wings against the Wild. Red Wings are up 3-2, still about 13 minutes left to go, so a lot of time left. And that's on ESPN. Let's see, we got the Bruins. They beat the Golden Knights 4-3. The Sabres, they beat the Canadiens 4-2. The Blackhawks, they beat the Hurricanes in a shootout 4-3. Blue Jackets beat the Stars 1-0. Predators beat the Senators 5-3. Penguins beat the Oilers 6-2. And the Panthers beat the Jets in a shootout 2-1.
Nice.
Not bad, not bad. All right.
Any of those games surprise you?
I can't really comment on hockey, man. I don't watch enough of it to know if any are surprising, you know. I don't even know who's like the best in hockey, honestly. I can't tell you who the best is.
Yeah.
You know, I've never even looked. So let's look right now. So the best in each conference. The Golden Knights are up there. Okay, they're always good every year, Golden Knights. Colorado's up there. Carolina and Tampa Bay. Those are all the top teams right now. Okay. Now I know.
Yeah.
Colorado seems to be the best. Wow, they're 34-5.
Oh wow.
That's pretty good. I didn't know that.
Yeah, my boy likes the Avalanche.
I didn't even know, man. I had no idea.
Yeah.
Wow, 34-5. That's pretty good.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, now I know.
Yeah. So see, so I guess every time now we could be like, yeah, the Avalanche, they shocked me. They lost. You know.
Yeah, I never even realized that they were 34-5.
Yeah. Exactly. Crazy.
Yeah, that's pretty damn good.
That is good. That's very good.
For sure.
All right. That's NHL action. Any Premier League action happened today, or?
Let's see. Let's see. I know Liverpool played yesterday, remember? Let me see. Premier League. Let me check the teams because when they're in that different league, you can't really tell.
Yeah.
Arsenal, they played on Tuesday. They beat Inter Milan 3-1. That was
Oh,
on
did they?
Tuesday though. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So their next game, Arsenal, they play Manchester United on Sunday. Oh, that should be a good game, bro. Arsenal against Man U.
Damn.
There you
Okay.
go, bro. Yeah, man. That should be a good game for you.
Wow.
Yeah, man. And then let me see if Liverpool played yesterday. They beat Marseille 3-0. Next time. Oh, they play on Saturday
Yeah.
against Bournemouth. Bournemouth? Yeah, Bournemouth. All right. Okay. So yeah, that's all that's going on in Premier League, man.
Yeah.
For sure.
All right.
Let's
So
see.
that is, I believe, all our sports, right? Anything else trending in any of the other sports?
The Australian Open is trending.
That's tennis.
Yeah. So right now, Alcaraz against Mutet is they're in their third set right now. So that's trending right now. Just letting you
Yeah.
know.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Do
Because
you
that's live.
are you into tennis at all or no?
Nope.
Oh,
I, I know I used to sometimes watch Novak Djokovic. I think his
uh-huh.
name was. He was pretty good,
Yeah.
And then before that, God, man, old school, bro, old school.
Right.
All
Right.
I knew is I remember. It's funny. I remember old school, like we're talking like Andre Agassi, old school. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, like Anna Kournikova. Like I
Oh,
don't,
for sure.
I don't really watch tennis, bro. That's that's something that's just not in my I never check it out.
It's totally understandable.
But Anna Kournikova was super fine when I watched tennis. Do you know who that is or no?
And Anna Kournikova, yeah.
Oh yeah, that. So I
She's a
I
great
watch.
tennis
I'd be
player.
like, I was like, oh my god, like yes. That's yeah. Other than that, I don't watch a lot of tennis, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Hold on, was Jim McEnroe tennis or no?
I have no idea. I don't know. I
John
never.
McEnroe, Jim McEnroe. I don't remember. I just yeah. Those. I mean, there's only a few people I used to see in tennis. So.
Yeah, I mean the most famous I know is like Serena Williams and her sister. Yeah,
Oh, they did play tennis, didn't they?
yeah. They were tennis.
That's right. Yeah, I didn't really watch them though, but they did play tennis. You're right.
Yeah.
I remember Luda rapping about them. That's right. Yeah, tennis is just not something I catch, bro. It's just not. I don't know. I'm just not really into it.
Yeah, we all have our
Yeah, that's what I
things that
mean.
we into and not.
That's what I mean. But yeah, I do remember Anna Kournikova playing tennis, bro.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I vividly remember that. I was like, damn.
Exactly.
It makes sense though. It like thinking about it, like today, present day,
Uh-huh.
it really makes a lot of sense for me. It really makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I
Right.
never thought about it back then. Like I understand it now. I'm like, oh, it definitely makes sense to me. Wow.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? That's inside stuff.
Yep.
Yes,
Crazy, brother. Crazy.
for sure.
All right. So yeah, Anna Kournikova, watched her play. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Very impressive.
Yeah, that was tennis, bro. Tennis life.
There's that one chick that I know too, but I forgot her name. She's like half Japanese, half black, I think. I forgot her name.
Oh, the young chick, right?
Yeah, she was younger. Yeah, I don't know if she
I
was.
think I know who you're talking. I know actually. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Something I think with an N, like Nagasaka or something. I
Yeah,
could
it's
be
something
wrong.
like that, Nagasaki or something. You're right.
Something like that.
I,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
I I know who that is. I've never watched her play, but she was trending.
yeah.
I think it was like last year or the year before.
Right.
I know the name that you're talking about, but I never
Exactly.
really watched her play.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
yes,
Um,
sir.
cool, cool. All right. Let's move on then and get into our, breaking trending news here. Let's see here what we got for you guys. Let's start with something I got for you guys, and that is to F yourself. That's what former MPD officer who was beaten during January 6th riot tells GOP lawmaker. Did you hear about this story, Jay?
No.
So yeah, I guess they had a congressional hearing or something today.
Hmm.
Republican Representative Troy Nehls attempted to place blame for the January 6, 2021 riot on Capitol Police officials and not on President Donald Trump. Former Washington, D.C. police officer Michael Fanone, who was severely beaten by protesters that day, interrupted with a cough and a quick message. The incident occurred during a Thursday hearing where Jack Smith, the former special prosecutor who led two failed prosecutions against Trump, publicly testified before the House Judiciary Committee. I can tell you, gentlemen, that the fault does not lie with Donald Trump, Nels of Texas said, addressing several law enforcement officers attending the hearing who responded to the riot that day. Nels said the fault of the attack lies with the U.S. Capitol leadership team. We know they had the intelligence. And then basically he says, F yourself. Fanone, who was dragged out and beaten in a crowd of rioters during one of the most violent clashes that day, said loudly. Nels concluded there was going to be a high propensity for violence that day. Fanone sat in the audience during the hearing with three other officers deployed at the Capitol that day, each of whom had become Trump critics since the insurrection. So yeah, they were trying to say that it was all President Trump's fault, and this guy who was there and basically, I guess he was part of the whole thing. He said no, it was not Trump. It was basically they had the intel, they knew what was going to happen, and they didn't do nothing about it. So it is what it is. All right, let's move on and get into some business news. Jay, what's going down with Larry Ellison and TikTok?
Big dog. Larry Ellison. It's January 22nd, bro. You know what that means. TikTok, bro. Larry Ellison, new owner. Yes, sir. And someone broke it down in numerology since it's the 33rd day in numerology. It's a 33 day. He was born in 1944, a monkey year. TikTok founded in 2016, a monkey year. Yes, sir. Larry Ellison, bro. He's with it. He helped out Elon Musk, with Twitter, the Twitter takeover, So
Oh, okay.
it's only right that that he has TikTok now. Larry Ellison has like many different ones though, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he helped
He's
out with
Oracle, right?
yeah, he helped out with huh?
He's Oracle, right?
Yeah, he's Oracle, but we're talking about investing wise. He helped Elon Musk with X. He owns rights. He Paramount, MTV, CBS, Warner Brothers, Comedy Central, HBO, CNN, Nickelodeon, and now TikTok.
Oh,
Dude
wow.
is dude, yeah, dude's on another level right now, bro.
Wow.
So this is a big one too, because obviously he saw how Elon Musk's X has been working out, and so he's like, you know what? Let me get on that social media platform.
Definitely.
TikTok is popping, so he smart move, very smart move. You know what I mean? Very smart move for him. So respect. He knows
Yeah.
what he's doing, though. He knows what
You
he's
think he's
doing.
going to change the algorithm at all, or you think he's going to leave it the same?
I don't know. I love the algorithm, so I don't know. I
Oh,
hope I honestly just hope it just stays the way it is. I think it's
gotcha.
excellent.
Gotcha.
Yeah, like I think yeah. So kind of cool though, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, man. So it's pretty sick, man. You know,
Cool.
it all comes together. It's all alignment.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
Yeah.
man.
Very cool. Larry Ellison doing it big, man. 81. No, he's a billionaire entrepreneur. So very
Of
cool.
course he is. Yeah, he's high up there, dude.
Yeah, he is.
Lot of billions. So yeah, man, he's got a lot of investments, dude. All those companies I named, he's involved in. So, but yeah,
Um,
TikTok, man, let's go.
do you know where he lives?
Where he lives?
Yeah.
Here, here,
Well,
right?
like his main residence.
So I mean, he had a place in SF that he sold. It was like a big ass mansion, but
Yeah, he sold that one. That was in Pacific Heights.
yeah, I know
And
that
that,
was
he
one of
he
the
just
yeah,
sold that. You know, he just sold that this month in January.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's what I mean. So I know he sold it for like I don't know 40 mil maybe. I don't remember something like that. I used
Yeah.
to drive by it all the time.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, so I mean, but yeah, I'm guessing yeah, he probably sold SF and probably moving I don't know. He probably has multiple cribs everywhere, but I don't know
Yeah.
where he's gonna reside at the exact moment.
Oh, I could tell you if you like to know.
What, Woodside?
No, he had a
Atherton?
place in
What?
Woodside, but he actually owns 98% of a Hawaiian island, Lanai, and basically, yeah, he's pretty much in Hawaii, bro.
Oh, so he won't be living here no more?
No, he's literally bought the 98% of Lanai, the Hawaiian island, Lanai. So yeah, he largely owns it, and basically, he still maintains properties in Woodside and what is it called, Rancho Mirage, which I
Okay.
believe is like Southern Cal, you know.
Yeah, of course.
And I guess he has also a property in Florida that he recently bought, but
Of course.
yeah, but basically 98% owns the island, and that's where he's trying to be.
I bet. Well, I mean, he's older, man. So,
Yeah, plus when you own 90% of an island, you're literally like
yeah,
protected, right? You're like
exactly.
you what we talked about earlier, how you are how you have sometimes you pay to disappear.
Like
Best
I
way to put it.
told you, grind to disappear, bro.
There you
So,
go. Grind to disappear.
it's fucking beautiful, bro.
Yeah.
So that's what I mean. It makes sense. He's an older cat, so makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, exactly.
And he has places all around to that makes sense, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know. So, especially in Cali, he has a few places in Cali and then Florida. It makes sense.
Yeah, for sure.
So, yeah. I get it. You OG, man.
Oh yeah.
OG cat.
That is true. That is true.
Yeah, man. So that's cool. Yeah.
All right. Let's move on from our business news and get into some technology news. And I guess if you're big on Microsoft, which I know, Jay, you didn't have to go through this today, but you might notice that your Microsoft Outlook email server might have been down. Thousands of outages reported today. So yeah, Microsoft products on Thursday had a brief outage. So you probably felt it if you are or your business is heavily reliant on Microsoft. But yeah, thousands of people reported issues with various Microsoft products. More than 15,000 users reported issues using Microsoft 365 products. According to the outage tracking site, another 12,000 people reported issues with Microsoft Outlook, and 500 reported issues with Microsoft Teams. Microsoft support teams were investigating the outage, the company said in a social media post. Investigators blamed the issue on the service infrastructure. We've identified a portion of service infrastructure in North America that is not processing traffic as expected, the company said. We're working to restore the infrastructure to a healthy state to achieve recovery. So, yeah, nearly 2 hours after the outage began, they've pretty much restored infrastructure to a healthy state, but said further load balancing is required to mitigate the outage's impact. So, yeah, they're definitely working on it. Some of you might have definitely felt the effects of this outage, but yeah, it should be pretty much fixed now and ready to go. All right, let's move on to our next trending topic. Jay, I guess you wanted to talk about a YouTuber, Dutch YouTuber.
Oh yeah, we could. So this Dutch YouTuber, He was in the world's coldest major city. I can't pronounce it. Yakutsk. But yeah, so he decided to plunge into this ice hole. You know how they do ice baths?
Yeah.
So there was some locals in there, bro, just chilling, you know what I mean? And so this cat decides, all right, I'm gonna hop in, you know what I mean? Fuck it, I could do it, you know? Bro, this dude, negative 52, by the way. This dude he jumped in so cold, bro. He was done for, bro. When he got out, it was done, bro. It was so funny. He was so cold. He's like, nope. He vowed to never do it again, bro. It was so funny, bro. You know what I mean? Like, he was really hurting, dude. You know what I'm saying?
I know that feeling, bro. I've been there.
You've been where?
Not to that place, but so one time I was kayaking by the American River like area, you know?
Yeah.
And that water is super cold too, bro. And I'm talking about super cold, like it comes straight from the mountains, like where the snow, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And yeah, man, I was trying to do something and I tipped over the kayak and I fell in this really cold water, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I literally I thought I was gonna die, bro. Like,
oh
I
my
thought I was
god,
gonna get a heart attack and die. It was so bad.
That's exactly how he looked. It was so funny though, bro, because he was like, you know what I mean? He looked like he was getting shocked and hypothermia, bro. Like he would look like he was fucking.
It's shock to the body, like big time, you know.
But you're supposed to shock your body. It's not a bad thing.
But you got to take it in small, like increments amount. You can't just do that like that.
Yeah, negative 52 is a little I'll give you that. That's a little excessive.
I'm a type of guy that goes to hot springs. So for me to go into like a cold ass water like that, even for me, which was like I can't imagine minus 52. I was probably like mid 40s to low 50s in that water at that point.
Yeah, I like ice baths, so it's different for me. But negative 52, that's a little steep. You know what I mean? So yeah, plunging into that, yeah, and especially because he said, you know, that's not something he usually does. You know what I mean? But the locals around there, they that's what they do. You know that?
Yeah.
So there's these two cats. They were chilling, bro. They were like looking at it, like just like, is this dude serious?
Oh my god.
Bro, he was so done, bro. He couldn't even stand when he got out. He was trying to put on his shoes, bro. Oh, bro, he was so done. Could barely stand.
Well, I got the video.
It was so fucking funny, dude. It was so funny, bro. Just throw
let's check it out. Let's check it out. See what you're talking about.
Dude's so done for.
Help! Норм, бро, норм.
Давай, давай, it's okay, it's okay.
Спокойно. Calm down. Пусть бежит туда, Шапку одевай.
Zoals je kan zien krijg ik gewoon rijharen overal, omdat ik letterlijk een paar seconden buiten ben. Mijn wimpers, mijn buikhaartjes, alles.
That was all bad.
Dude was so done for, bro.
Oh, dude. I can't even imagine that.
Dude was why? It's not. I mean, I don't know. I like ice, dude. So it would be crazy the negative 52 though. That'd be a. But you see how the other cat? They're hella chill. The other people there, they're relaxing. They're in. You know, they're in it. Yeah. Like this dude made it seem like he was gonna die, bro. Dude, you all right? Like, bro.
It's crazy to me what the human body is capable of sometimes, you know. It just shows you we can do anything.
Oh, for sure. Well, those cats, those locals, they do that all the time.
That's what I was saying, bro. Just imagine, dude. I'm sure.
You know how good that is for your body. You know how good that is for your body, dude.
You understand?
It's oh man, that it'll boost your whole immunity if you can do that, bro. Imagine you're like untouchable to everything. If you can last that. Oh, bro, there's levels, bro. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. Crazy.
Yeah, man. So, yeah, bro. So, yeah.
No, thank you. I'd rather die. No.
Nah, bro. I'd much rather do that than be somewhere hot I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Much rather be doing
Dude,
that.
I'm the opposite, bro. I like hot. I love hot. I'll take hot any day. You know?
Ah, fuck that, dude. I'd rather do that. That's way better for your body.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it was just so funny, dude. Why when I watched that, I just started laughing my head up like, is this dude serious?
Yeah.
Like, man, bro, look at them other cats in there, man. Come on, man. Save face. Them other cats looking at him like, bro, you all right? You know?
And he couldn't hang, man.
I know they were just chilling too. You saw they were like,
Yeah.
you know, they're like chill. Like, dude, is this dude all right?
They're like, yeah. They're like, put that hat on. Put that hat on.
He couldn't even get his damn shoes on, bro. He falling over trying to put his shoes on. I was like, oh, this dude, I was done, bro. That shit was hella funny, bro.
Damn. All that.
That's that next level right there, bro.
Next level shite.
Siberia.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
All right. Let's move on and get into our, I guess we could say, celebrity news. And Jay, I know you have a trailer for us to go over.
What? I just did the Dutch YouTube.
Huh?
I just did it. Dutch YouTuber?
Oh no, I'm talking about He-Man. Masters
Yeah,
of the Universe.
yeah. Yeah, what about it?
Yeah, we're gonna go over it, right? That was your trend.
Now?
Oh, you're talking about because you just did the YouTube.
I just did the Dutch YouTuber.
Yeah. My bad. I put it in the wrong order.
Oh, I was so confused. I'm like, bro, I just
Yeah. For some reason, I thought that was mine because I had it in that order, you know. So that's my bad.
Okay. Yeah, I was very confused.
My bad. So
good,
let's
man.
do my trend next. Oscars. I guess it happened yesterday or today. No, I think it was yesterday. So let's go over. Let's go see what's happening here at the Oscars. Warner Brothers Oscars, I believe. That's the people that did it or threw it on. So yeah, basically, let's see. What began as one battle after another for Warner Brothers movie chiefs Michael De Luca and Pamela Abdi has transformed into an embarrassment of riches. On Thursday, the studio landed a jaw-dropping 30 nominations, tying its own record set in 2005. This time, the bounty was led by Ryan Coogler's Sinners with 16, the most nominations ever awarded to a single film. The previous record was 14, All About Eve, Titanic, and La La Land. Paul Thomas Anderson's One Battle After Another, starring Leonardo DiCaprio, followed with 13, the second best showing of the day. Both are original films that many in Hollywood said would never work because they weren't commercial enough. Even Warner Bros. Discovery chief David Zaslav was worried, with Abdi and De Luca coming under intense scrutiny in the early part of 2025 after several misses. Then came a box office winning streak that sent Nan Sayers scurrying. Both films worked, as did Zach Cregger's Weapons from Warner's new line division. So, it looks like Sinners and One Battle After the Next won some awards there. That's pretty cool. But, so Warner Brothers, Sinners, One Battle After Another, and Weapons, all total had 30 nominees. And then Neon, Sentimental Value, The Secret Agent, It Was Just an Accident, and Shirat had 18 nominations. Netflix had 16 nominations with Frankenstein, K-Pop Demon Hunters, and Train Dreams. And Focus Features had Hamlet, Bognia, and Song Sung Blue with 13. A24 had 11 nominees. Apple had 6 nominations. Apple's was the F1, The Lost Bus, Come See Me in the Moonlight, and The Good Light. A24, their 11 was Marty Supreme, The Smashing Machine, If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You. You ever seen The Smashing Machine, Jay?
Never seen what?
The Smashing Machine, the movie?
No.
Oh, okay. It's like a UFC movie, but it's like based on a real life character, and I think The Rock is the main character who plays the guy.
Oh, I saw. Yeah, he lost a lot of weight for that film.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
I never seen the movie, but
Gotcha.
I saw that they said he did a good job.
Yeah, he definitely did. Yeah. And then Walt Disney came in with 4 nominations: Avatar, Fire and Ash, Zootopia 2, ELO. G Kids had 2 nominations: Little Emily, or the character of Rain. Sony Pictures had 2 with Blue Moon. HBO documentary film 1, The Alabama Solution. That's pretty much nomination count by the distributor. Yep. So that's pretty much what happened at Hollywood's Oscars yesterday. And leading the way, 60 nominations, Sinners. Good luck to them. That was a good movie. Remember, we went to see it in the movies.
I know Sinners. Yeah,
Yeah,
I had
that
it
was a
on
good
here. I had it on here last year, remember?
Yep.
When it came out. It came
Yeah,
out so fast. I was like, I thought I was seeing things when I put it on, remember?
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was in like August. Remember? I was like, I put it on the movie of the night. I was like, we had just seen it in theater, and then it was literally out. I was like, what the hell?
Damn, that's crazy.
That tripped me out.
I know. That was a good movie, though. Definitely enjoyed it.
Oh, for sure. I think it was a good movie, for sure.
Very enjoyable. All right. That was your Oscars trending in the news. Let's move on now and get into, a trailer that Jay is going to go over.
Yes, sir. Bringing back, this is like 80s nostalgia right here, bro. Masters of the Universe, man. I was a real young kid when I watched that, bro. Like,
okay.
Real young kid. Yeah, I loved it, man, because He-Man, bro. So this is coming out. Jared Leto, he is playing Skeletor. I don't know if you know what Masters of the Universe is, but that should be cool.
Are you talking about He-Man Woman Haters?
I don't know what that is. Woman hater?
Remember? Yeah, He-Man Woman Haters from the movie. The little. I forgot the name of that one. It's all the little kids. Remember the dude with his pointy hair? The little.
You're talking about Little Rascals? Yeah. I don't remember that actually. I know the movie you're talking about. I just don't remember the line.
They created like their own little club, He-Man Woman Haters or something like that.
Well, I'll tell you this. Yeah, He-Man was that was dope growing up, man. And Skeletor was dope. So it'll be cool seeing Jared Leto play him. Idris Elba will be Man at Arms. And yeah, it'll be cool, man. Got a lot of the old school right here, man. Good trailer. Got a good trailer coming out, man. So
yeah.
I'm sure you have it. Like if you have the teaser trailer right there, you can throw it up. Yeah, throw that shit on, man, because it looks cool. I got to see this in 40X for sure.
That's what I was going to ask next. Are you going to see
all day, bro. This is the only way to watch a movie, bro. Especially something like this. This is perfect for 4DX, bro. Gotcha. Perfect. Yeah, man.
Let's throw it
right up my alley, bro. It's going to be a good one.
All right, y'all. So this is the trailer for Masters of the Universe, He-Man Woman Haters. Or just He-Man.
Yeah, man. He-Man, bro.
All that stuff that only exists in legends and bedtime stories. Talking tigers, spaceships, and magic swords that can make a man as mighty as a god. Where I come from, that stuff is real. Why did you send me away?
I wanted you to be safe. So I sent you to a place I knew that they'd never find you.
This obsession with nerd stuff and sword things, it's not a good look for human resources.
I know it sounds crazy, but that sword is gonna show me the way home.
Sir, you can't do that.
Don't worry. The sword's mine.
Hang on, it's about to get weird.
What am I supposed to do? Take the sword. You protect them.
Okay, looks pretty dope.
Yeah, yeah, sir. That was one of my favorite things I saw growing up, man, as a kid. It's just so the old school one had Dolph Lundgren, you know what I mean? And Dolph Lundgren, you remember Rocky, he was jacked, bro. So this dude, he doesn't, I don't know, he's like a little small. I don't mean to be mean, but like
he reminds me of a young Johnny Depp.
Yeah, I could see that. But for this part, you should be jacked. Like you're He-Man.
They should have fucking cast you, bro. What the fuck?
Nah. You need someone on the Dolph Lundgren stage, bro. Like I liked how Dolph played it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but Dolph. I mean, I think honestly, he might have been a little bit too tall for the role. He-Man always.
Okay, he was. Yeah, but he was still jacked.
No, jacked.
That's what I mean.
You could find people that are like a little bit more like the cartoon. I remember that person.
Yeah, you remember. Yeah, you remember the cartoon exactly. But Dolph had he had the figure for it for sure.
The figure for sure. He just if they really want.
He was a little tall. I'll give you that. He was a little tall.
Yeah.
But he had the figure, man. He was really built for the role. But like, I don't know. This cat doesn't look jacked. I don't like that.
No.
Should be jacked. Like, you know, that's you remember He-Man.
I mean, honestly, with today what's going on and all these hormones in the water and stuff, we don't really see people getting jacked like that anymore. But
that's weird, though.
All the people at the gym when we go that are jacked are like either our age or older. You don't see like super like jacked young kids. You know,
no, you don't at all. They're not even.
You know, they're all going in there and then talking to you like, "Oh man, I'm getting stronger. I'm getting stronger." It's like, yeah. Jacked. Like, you know,
that's true. It's very weird.
Yeah, right.
It's very weird to think about.
It's because they're not playing the nutrition in their head. That's what's happening with
probably.
They don't have the nutrition and it takes a lot of discipline. You know,
it really does.
To eat that way you need to eat to get jacked.
Well, we also had like, you know, growing up, remember I'd watch, like, obviously there was Dolph Lundgren, but Rocky, you know, so Stallone was jacked, Arnold Schwarzenegger was jacked, Carl Weathers, you know, remember, was jacked. Like everyone was jacked. You know what I mean? Like that was like what you aspired to.
Wesley Snipes.
Exactly. Wesley Snipes was jacked. He was even skinny but jacked. Yeah, it was crazy. That's what I mean. He was skinny but still jacked. It was crazy. Like everyone, oh my God, another one, yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. Everyone, like I feel like everyone when I was a kid, when I'm watching all the films, I'm like, damn, they're all hella yoked. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's what I always wanted to aspire to.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah, you're probably right. These days, look who they see on their movies.
Yeah.
They see the guy from Twilight. You know what I mean? They see like random ass people.
Example. Look at this new He-Man. That's what.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
he's not Johnny Depp, bro.
Yeah, like, he's not jacked, bro. Like I saw, like man, I thought I was gonna see some like yoked dude. Like okay, all right, but man, I don't know. It's kind of weird, man.
Yeah.
Kind of weird how it is, but whatever. So be it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So be it.
You know who probably would have played actually like a good He-Man?
Who?
50 Cent, bro.
Yeah, but he doesn't fit the thing for it. You know what I mean? I get where you're going with this.
Yeah, like perfect size. He's ripped.
And he is jacked. He's jacked, definitely. 50 knows how to keep up his he's funny because when he walks around, he's cool. He's not all cut, you know.
Yeah, he doesn't show.
But when he wants to get cut, it's easy for him. That's why he likes to walk around with that weight, and then when he has to do a roll and get cut, it's easy. That's what I mean. Yeah. He has a good sense of how to walk around, you know, right. And then get cut when he wants to. It's very easy.
Right.
It's actually a good thing. It's a very good thing to be like that.
That's true.
Because it's healthier when you are always cut and stuff and jacked. It's you don't always want to walk around like that. It's not very healthy.
Yeah.
It's good to have a little more you know, like not vascular, like to be normal, you know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
But to still be big, to be healthier.
Right.
You know? And then when you want to cut it up, like if you got like he has movie roles, or if you want to go on a vacation, cut it up a little bit, drop 10, 20. All right, cool. It's all you can see now. You know what I mean? It's all defined.
Right.
You know? So yeah, man.
That's what it is.
Yeah, man. But that trailer looks cool, man. Gotta watch it in 40x for sure. That's gonna be a good one. That's exactly the type of movie you want to watch in 40x, bro.
Right.
That thing's gonna be crazy cool, and it's cool. I like Jared Leto as Skeletor. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
That's legit. I can't remember back in the day who played Skeletor back in the day.
Yeah.
So I can't remember. So, but yeah, man, it should be a good movie for sure.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, sir.
It'll be a good one, that's for sure.
I think so, man. That's a good film to revive because the one that I saw when I was a kid, it was okay. It wasn't great. It was okay. You know?
Right.
So I think that they'll make this one like a lot better. That's what I'm thinking.
For sure.
Yeah, man. For sure.
Cool. So yeah, that is He-Man coming soon to a theater near you.
I believe it's in June. So
June. Okay.
Yeah, man.
All right, Jay, let's move on. I do have one extra trending topic today. That's local news. I wanted to go over with you guys because, this is kind of crazy shit. So why not? So today, guys, in San Jose, we had some crazy shit happen in the morning. Literally, we had a guy go to a dealership in San Jose, steal a Corvette, drive with it to Hollister, and then he started getting chased by the police. So he somehow in Hollister, the Corvette got disabled. So then he carjacked by gunpoint somebody and drove another car down back to San Jose. And then he got into a shootout with the cops, basically shot a cop in the head, and then tried to steal the police car that he, after shooting the officer, couldn't make the car go, so he got out. And as he got out, then this straight looked like Grand Theft Auto to me, because then they tried to run him over with one of the police units, missed him by like barely a few inches.
Jeez.
He started running. I think he got shot, but he was still running. And then they took another police unit and ran him over.
Well, of course, man. It's shot a cop in the head. So you knew it was going to end up with murder.
Yeah.
I mean, that's you kind of just asking for it.
Dude, it was like some straight Grand Theft Auto shit, bro. Like it was
for sure.
Like, next level shit.
Grand Theft Auto or a movie, either.
Shit, man. Yeah. So, and I believe I'm trying to remember what the guy's name was. I think what's his name? I think let me see. I'm gonna try to pull it up real quick. Mohammed Hussein. He was from Davis.
Great.
So yeah, that's basically what happened. Local news, but I actually have the chopper video of what happened. Jay, you want to see it?
Yeah, play it.
Have you seen this already today or no?
I saw some of it on X, but I didn't dive deep into it.
All right, so here's the full video of what happened, basically from Chopper's view. All right, let's do it.
1182 Notre Dame, but he's got to float the L Balin. He's going to be trying to 215 another vehicle. San Jose's, you're going to be unit 1196 with them right now. Shots fired. Code 3 fill. He's trying to 215 the patrol car. He's out of the patrol car now. He's going to be running. He's trying to carjack another vehicle. Oh. Shots fired. One of your officers, copy, shots fired. 11-8.
Yeah, bro. So when they hit him on the ground, he would have probably survived, bro. You know what I'm saying, with some broken ass shit. But man, they killed him. Straight up shot him.
What happens when you shoot a cop?
Yeah. I said, fuck this. This dude is done.
Hold on 1 second. Oh, boss cam. Okay. I was seeing it's rare I get. Usually it's all social media, but that was a text.
Oh,
I
okay.
thought it was my guess at first, but it wasn't.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, that was local San Jose news that happened this morning. Crazy shit, but hey, dude, I think he might have watched or played a little too much Grand Theft Auto in his life. Something.
Well, yeah. I mean, they weren't gonna let him go alive.
Yeah. Crazy.
You could tell he wasn't gonna play that out either.
Right.
If he was gonna go out, he was gonna go out.
Yeah.
Some people are like that.
Right. So, I guess the positive outcome of it is like if I was that guy and I got hit that hard by the police unit, I probably would just want to die and get shot at that point too, because this guy's probably legs were broken, his probably body was like shattered by that point. You know.
Of course.
So might as well just take him out. You know.
That's what I mean. He had it in his head. Okay, if I'm going out like that, I'm going out.
Yeah.
You don't do all that other bullshit if you want to like plea it out in a court. You know what I mean?
No.
So.
Damn. All for jacking a Corvette, bro. Them Corvettes, man, make people crazy. I'm telling you.
I mean, this is not something that was just thought about in a day, bro. Probably thought about it, and then it went all completely to shit. And he probably told himself, all right, if I'm going to go out, I'm going to go out doing the craziest shit ever.
You know what's crazy, though, is that the dealership was able to disable the Corvette in, like, Hollister. So he wasn't able to drive it no more. But, like, see, dealerships, bro, they can do that, man. You know?
Of course they can.
Yeah.
It's going to get more and more like that, too, with electric. You know that.
Right.
Yeah.
I heard like I want to say like maybe a year or two ago that they already had the technology where if you don't pay your note for your car, that the car can like drive itself back to the repo like place or something, you know, or to the dealership.
Well, I bet, yeah, with FSD, of course.
Oh yeah, that's coming too.
Yep. So it's definitely going to be like that.
Yeah.
That's why there's no reason for a car note. Just buy it outright.
Right. Right.
Boom.
Exactly. Cool. So yeah, I just wanted to get in that extra little piece of local news. Let's move on and get into Jay's movie of the night. What are you watching, bro? I can't figure it out. I mean, is this a James Bond movie?
Yeah, I was in a Bond mood, man. I was just in one of them moods, bro.
Okay.
This is probably one of my favorite Bond movies. So
007?
Of course, it's 007. It's always 007.
This is 007. This is the Casino Royale.
Yeah, this is Casino Royale.
Gotcha. See, I already know your favorite one, bro.
It has to be, bro. Without a doubt, it has to be my favorite one, bro.
Yeah.
It was the best one out of all the ones he did. My favorite. That's such a good movie, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I grew up on Bond. You know what I mean? Watching the other Bonds. So I always watched Bond growing up. It was like one of my favorites.
Oh, for sure.
I've always loved the Bond lifestyle. And then when this came out, I was like, oh, shit, okay. It was different because obviously it was a new Bond, this cat, and he did a good job, though.
Yep.
It's one of my favorite ones, bro.
I can agree with that statement.
Hell yeah, man.
What's the movie about?
Basically, so Bond, he's chasing around this one cat in I believe it's Madagascar, man. And he basically is trying to capture this guy who's a link to this bigger guy called Lachey. I forgot his name, dude. Lachey or something. I forgot. He's like French. And but what he does is he's always playing in the high poker games. But this dude is like on another level of to catch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he's well connected with like Interpol and everyone, and he has people inside every organization, you know what I mean? And so basically Bond is going after him. And his basically M, which is the leader of MI6, she doesn't want him to do this, but he doesn't give a shit. He's Bond, bro, you know what I mean? He's British Secret Service, and he's like, this is what I do. You know what I mean? So along the way, obviously you have all the action. A lot of people get killed, but he's trying to infiltrate this organization, man. And basically, there's a lot of double crossing, so much double crossing. And it's cool because when you watch this one, they all make sense, like in a row. Like all the ones he did, all the films, if you watch this one, they'll all make sense. They all kind of like, oh damn, I remember him from this, that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So this is like the basis of the first one. It's cool. It's like the storyline, and then you have to remember this stuff for the next one, and so on. Really good film, dude. Probably, like I said, out of all the ones he did, Daniel Craig, my favorite one without a doubt. Such a good movie, dude. But there's so much double crossing in the movie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But that's how Bond works, man. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just how it is with Bond. You know what I mean?
Right.
But it's cool checking out, like, you know, I believe, where the hell is that, dude? Is that Monaco? I can't remember, but that's where the you know, where the Casino Royale is, like the high-stakes poker games. You know what I mean? And he ends up, like, it was crazy because, you know, dude took him for like 100-something mil the first one, you know, or yeah, it was like 100 mil, and then he ended up being funded by someone else in the FBI. I think it was FBI, you know, American. Like, hey, we'll fund you, get back in there, beat him, and then he ended up beating him for like 200 mil.
Right.
And then dude got so mad that he kidnapped his chick and him.
Wow.
Yeah, and that's his chick in the movie. Like, it's not his chick, but like she was assigned to him. You know what I mean? And Bond is always that dude that's like, all right, if you bad, I'm gonna mess with you, basically. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that shit. That's just it's how it is, man. It's life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is, bro.
Exactly, man. I grew up on Bond, bro. You know, I don't know who my favorite Bond would be, you know, but this dude really did a good job. And
my favorite Bond is James.
No, I'm talking.
No, I'm just joking.
I was like, what? But because I grew up, I watched all the Bonds, dude. Like every single one. I watched all the Sean Connerys when I was a kid. I watched the Roger Moores. Even the Timothy Dalton ones, like Pierce Brosnan.
Yeah,
you know,
I remember
this cat.
I remember when we first started our show, we had like a whole like show about the next Bond and who it was going to be.
Yeah,
they haven't even chosen one yet, have they?
No, because it's hard, bro. You gotta. It's got to be a cat that like British. You gotta have a British cat first of all, without a doubt. You know what I mean? But he's got to have that Bond swag, bro. You know what I mean? Like the worst Bond. I didn't really like the Timothy Dalton Bond. I did not like him.
Mm-hmm.
That was like the worst one. I know a lot of people probably disagree, but I didn't like him as Bond at all.
Yeah.
But yeah, like out of all the Bonds, I don't know which one my favorite would be. You know, everyone had different type of swag. You know what I mean? Sean Connery, obviously, he had one of my favorites because he had some of the best Bond films.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean? And he had the ultimate swag for Bond. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I don't know which one's my favorite because this dude did a great job too. Even Pierce Brosnan did an excellent job, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? They all pretty much did a good job. I just didn't like T. Dalton. I thought
I'll take Daniel Craig over Pierce Brosnan.
No. It's tough.
You know,
like, so I mean, it depends how you look at it. Like Pierce Brosnan's the Bond films he had, oh man, they were so fucking dope.
No, the films is, but I'm just purely talking about the actor, and I'll tell you exactly why. Every time I saw Pierce Brosnan in any of the Bond movies, the only picture I can have in my head or like that I see is a orange or apple getting tossed.
I knew you were gonna say that. Yeah, and Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yeah. So after seeing that, bro, there's no going back.
Yeah. His films, though, bro, the films he did in Bond, oh my God, they were so cool, bro.
I know.
He had some of the coolest Bond films, bro. Like, you know, he had the iconic GoldenEye. Like, I remember playing that game. That game was so iconic.
I know.
For N64. Oh my God, bro. Like, that's what I mean. Like, and man, his films were just crazy, crazy. You know what I mean? Yeah. And the Bond girls he always had, you know, Denise Richards, Halle Berry, like, bro. He had some hitters in his films, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's the girls that made him.
Well, yeah. So you always got to choose a badass chick to be in the Bond film, always.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he just had, let's say, luck of the draw with the Bond movies. The Bond movies he came out with were just fucking spectacular.
Right.
You know, like I said, this dude did a great job with these movies. But Pierce Brosnan's movies, like his Bond movies, were way better, bro. Honestly, this one's one of my favorite Bond movies, like out of all of them for sure. But then they got a little weaker until the last one, No Time to Die. That was cool,
Yeah.
you know. But man, Pierce Brosnan, all his Bond movies were just hitters, bro. The storyline, the like I said, the Bond girls in it, fuck, bro. The fucking technology that was in it, the cars, like man, that shit was badass, bro.
And who would be the equivalent of the U.S. version of Bond?
What do you mean?
Like, who would be the equivalent of this? Of who would remind you? Which character in a U.S. movie would remind you of like the Bond?
Like James Bond?
Yeah, like who is there somebody that like has, you know what I mean, a movie or franchise kind of where they're doing the
Oh,
same thing?
franchise? Oh man, I'd have to think about it. I don't know. I don't know.
Because I think in America we always try to keep it a little bit tougher. So like I think our longest running franchise that we know is like Fast and the Furious, right? With Vin Diesel and them.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
not
pretty
long.
much
Well,
like
yeah, but that's not even close to Bond.
no, not close to Bond, but I'm saying it's different because like in America we're kind of like always perceived as like this toughness that we
Yeah, of course.
this
Of
persona.
course.
So we always have movies that are like their movies are like, oh, I'm smart and intelligent.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But our movies are like we go all out. Fuck
Well,
it.
you saw what Tom Cruise did. He came out with Mission Impossible. You know,
Yeah.
I know I know that's not really pure American, but like it's similar.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's similar.
I
but
would say
yeah.
I would say the closest for me to get to Bond, but like I said, it was more of a tough guy thing, would be the Jason Bourne series.
Yeah, but see, I can't even say that either because Bourne is that takes place. That's like Mission Impossible. It's all around the world.
No, I'm just talking about like an American character doing the same type.
Oh well, yeah. So we could say Matt Damon. We could say Tom Cruise because they're both American.
But Tom Cruise, he was more about the action. Matt Damon and the Bourne series was not only action, but he also had a lot of smarts, and he was like this, you know what I mean, person who kind of like was like a James Bond character with high intelligence, you know?
Yeah, but he's not. No. He was a part of the undercover, or sorry, not undercover. Like he was a part of building a soldier. Jason Bourne was just. He was. You know what Jason Bourne was, right?
Like a CIA or something, right? Operative, something like that.
No, like they basically took him and try to make him like an actual, like not a robot, but like, you know what I mean? Like, how do I put it? Like a killing machine. That's all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's what I mean. That's totally opposite of James Bond.
Right.
Even though James Bond kills everyone, we know this. But Jason Bourne was a certified killer. That was his job. His job was to, all right, we're going to take this kid, and he's just going to be our assassin for the government. That's what Jason Bourne is. You know, so he would go off to different places in the world and kill. That was his job. And then, you know, like, one of the
turned on him though.
Huh?
The agency turned on him.
Not really. No. So what he did was one time, this is funny. The whole reason that everything happened was he didn't want to kill one of the people. And so instead of killing the actual person, he got caught because he didn't pull the trigger. And then he got shot, and then he ended up in the water, and someone found him. That's how everything changed. He had something go off in his head. He didn't want to kill the little girl. He saw the little girl, didn't want to kill her father.
Oh, okay.
And he changed. It's like something went off in his head. And that was how Bourne started, bro. Because he, instead of doing what he was supposed to do, something went off and he just changed one day. And then boom, instead of killing dude, he got shot because he didn't want to kill. He didn't want to kill in front of the kid.
Okay, so we just figured out the deeper meaning for this movie.
Yeah, most definitely. But yeah, Jason Bourne was a killing machine, bro.
So dude, check it. I just put it all together.
That's hella random.
The reason why they named the character Jason Bourne was because he was reborn.
Yes, he was.
You know?
Exactly. But then it's crazy because what they did in the series, they started coming out with like the newer, I forgot the guy from the town, Jeremy Renner. So what they did was they modeled people after Jason Bourne, meaning, all right, we're going to come out with more people as killing machines, basically.
Yeah.
That's, you know what I mean? That's basically what happened, you know? Yeah. So that's why I don't consider it the same as Bond, obviously.
All right, I figured out the closest. So he only did one movie like this, but the closest movie to Bond,
What?
True Lies.
You talking Arnold, bro? Come on, man. I can't even with Arnold. Arnold's one of my favorite actors, but
like I said, because he's an American actor, he's the jacked version of James Bond.
literally, I was gonna say that's the jacked version for sure, bro. He doesn't have the same swag as Bond.
Yeah.
That's kind of
you
funny.
go to Britain, you're not gonna see people like you or me. Like we're gonna see a lot of the same type of Bond characters.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know who the new Bond's gonna be. I remember, like you said, we were talking about it earlier last year.
Yeah,
I don't know who it's gonna be, but they got to pick someone with that swag.
I'm sure.
I don't know who it's gonna be, man. But it's got to be British and got to have that swag.
Yeah,
you know,
for sure.
So, but yeah, man, this was one of my favorite movies. Like I said,
watch that big Trevor Noah. That'd be so funny.
I don't know who that is.
Comedian.
She's bad, by the way. She's bad. That chick is very bad. Her whole job was to just distract everyone, by the way. That was her job right there, because they're all playing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She had like everyone looking at her and shit, bro. She was bad. She had like light blue eyes. Good film, bro. Very good film. Very good film, bro. This is good. Have you ever seen this movie?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, fucking excellent. Like the especially the card play.
Oh no, shit's about to go down in a second.
Yeah, exactly. And this is the first time, like, because poker's all about bluffing and all about what you have. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man, pretty. It's fucking good ass movie, bro. Good ass movie.
What do you rate it?
Come on, bro. I'd give it an 11. It's excellent movie, dude.
Okay.
Like I said, even the storyline's excellent. Excellent storyline. And like I said, it sets it up for the rest of his films. All 4 or 5 of them. This is the basis for it.
Gotcha.
Yes.
All right. Then let's move on and do some Daniel Craig movies.
Oh, we're doing D. Craig movies? Oh, shit. Okay. All right.
Your favorite D. Craig movie, bro?
Oh, shit. It's got to be this one, dude, without a doubt. It's got to be this one or any of the Bonds for sure. But this one, actually, you know what? Out of all the Bonds he did, this is the best one, I believe. So, got to go with that one. Got to go with it.
What about underrated?
Underrated? Man, he has a good amount of movies too. He has a really good catalog as well. Underrated, I'm gonna go I'm probably gonna go with Laura Croft, Tomb Raider.
Okay.
Yeah, he played a little part in it. Little part, I remember.
Yeah.
But I like that movie anyway with Angelina. So he played a good part in it.
Right.
You wouldn't even know he's in it if you didn't watch it. So if you blinked, you would have missed his part.
That's true.
Yeah.
All right.
He has some really good movies though.
It is. I'll say for me, my favorite movie of Daniel Craig's, I'm gonna go with. Let's see here. I'm gonna go with. I'll keep that as my underrated. Hold on one second. I'm just trying to figure this out because I had it, but I decided to make it underrated instead of the one I was thinking about. So what I'll do is I'm gonna say The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo.
That's a really good movie. You've seen that? That's a good one.
Oh yeah.
I like that one too.
Exactly. So I'll say of his movies, that was definitely one of my favorites, if not my favorite. But then underrated, I'm gonna go with Defiance. I really like that movie.
Yeah, that's the war one.
It's about my country. I mean, how can I not like it? So.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a war one. I remember that one.
Exactly.
Yeah, man. Guy had some good movies, man.
But yeah, so that was our movie of the night. We are watching James Bond Casino Royale with Daniel Craig.
Yes, sir.
Great movie.
One of the best. Everyone should see this movie, without a doubt.
I mean, if you're into British
No.
Movies.
Everyone should see this movie without a doubt. No.
But what if you don't like British people?
I'm American and I love this movie. What's your point?
I'm just
Exactly.
saying, like, some people might not appreciate the arts of the British cinema.
It doesn't matter what you are. You can watch this. This is one of the best. This has everything in it. Every type of emotion in this movie.
Okay.
Everyone should watch this movie.
All right, y'all heard Jay. Y'all better watch that movie.
Oh, it's everyone's seen it. Everyone I know has seen it too. So this is a movie people see. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. It's Bond. Come on, man. Who doesn't watch Bond?
James?
Exactly. James Bond. Shaken, not stirred.
Exactly.
Hell yeah, bro.
Or the American version, shake and bake.
Ricky Bobby.
Oh, shit. All right, guys, let's move on and get into your crypto for tonight. Let's see what's going on in these markets because we had some good news yesterday. So let's see how crypto is reacting. Currently, we have Bitcoin sitting at 89,506. It is down 0.45%. Ethereum, your largest altcoin, sitting at 2,966. It is down 1.62%. And then we have XRP at number 5, sitting at $1.91. It is down 2.8%. As far as your support and resistance for Bitcoin, your support is at 88,500 to 89,000. Resistance is at 90,005 to 91,000. Bitcoin is cooling slightly after a strong weekly run with price holding just under 90K. Lower volume compared to prior sessions suggests consolidation rather than selling. Structure remains bullish as long as Bitcoin holds the upper 88K range. Ethereum, your support is at 2,900 to 2,950. Your resistance is at 3,000 to 3,100. Ethereum has pulled back slightly but remains strong on the week, still up over 10%. Ethereum is testing the 3,000 psychological zone from below and normal pause after a rapid upside. Trend remains constructive. And then we have XRP. Your support is at $1.88 to $1.90. Your resistance is at $2 to $2.05. XRP continues tight consolidation just below $2. Despite lighter volume, price strength holds, signaling accumulation rather than distribution. A decisive break above $2 would likely trigger renewed momentum. And then as far as your fear and greed index, we are at 34. We are in fear, right on the cusp of neutral, but definitely in the fear zone right now. Your global crypto market cap as a whole is sitting at 3.3 trillion. It is down only 0.33%. As far as your top 5 trending coins, number 1, we have Roll, which is up 22%. Number 2, we have Elsa, which is down 48%. Number 3 is River, which is up 3.5%. And number 4 is Owl, which is down 2.1%. And number 5 is Time, which is up 3,000 and 3.73K. That's how much time or open timestamps is up right now. As far as your top 5 gainers, number 1 is XOGE, which is up 1,434. Number 2 is D, which is up 1,181. Number 3 is MAGA People, which is up 1,290. Number 4 is GameStop Coin, which is up 1,286. And number 5 is Pepe Trump, which is up 798%. As far as your top 100 and notable mentions, number 7, we have Tesla up 652%. At number 13, we have Robinhood up 315%. At number 18, we have Sora Grok, which is up 262%. At number 21, we have Base AI, which is up 245%. At number 26, we have Billy, which is up 114%. At number 36, we have Sentiment, which is up 51%. At number 40, we have Punkvism, which is up 47%. At number 47, we have Ghostware OS, which is up 39%. At number 51, we have Macro Hard, which is up 34%. At number 58, we have Japan Open Chain, which is up 29%. At number 67, we have Fist, which is up 26%. At number 73, we have Accurist or ACU, which is up 23%. At number 80, we have Mindfuck by Matt Fury, which is 21% up right now. At number 84, we have Tix or CubeTix, which is up 19%. And at number 97, we have OVO, which is up 17%. And in your top 100 spot for today, we have Dignity Gold, which is up 16%. All right, guys, that is your crypto news. It looks like we are going a little bit sideways. The market is trying to see which way to go. But like I said, we did have some really good news yesterday, which made the stock go up. And I think that crypto will follow here soon. So I do see crypto going up a little bit for now, at least Bitcoin to 95K. And then if it breaks that, then it will continue going bullish. But if not, then we are starting to really get into the bearish side of things. So we'll see if it can, if Bitcoin can, go over 95K on this run right now that it's going to do. Okay, let's move on and get into your guys' horoscopes for tomorrow. Why not? So this is going to be for January, what are we at, 23rd, I believe? Yeah, January 23rd, 2026. And like always, we're going to start with the first sign of the zodiac, which is also my sign, Aries. Tomorrow, Aries, there will be one small moment that seems to call on your inner strength. Whether it makes you clear up some workloads or leads you through what amounts to a small challenge, it shall be enough to provide a quiet sense of achievement. Taurus, clarity will come to you during a regular daily thing tomorrow. The horoscope is saying that mental peace is something like the honor you give to yourself. These minor messages are your guiding light. Let them guide you subtly. Gemini, beginnings fading will be opportunities with new ideas. Your horoscope suggests a mental angle toward forthright movement. Let go of thoughts that seem to hold you back rather than help you push forward. How far you have grown is beyond those thoughts, and so is a credit due to all that space you're in. Then we got our Cancer. If you just let the motivation come to you while you're not searching, the universe will naturally supply it to you. Your horoscope identifies with the idea that this tiny spark has the potential to grow when not confronted with force. That anyone is stimulated implies progress. And then we got our Leo, which is also Jay's sign. From having no idea, by tomorrow evening, you will feel close to reality. This discrepancy could effortlessly mark your energy moving silently. The horoscope allows clarity of joy for the heart. Do not think over the feeling of serenity, integrative actions, and the path of liberation. Your heart sometimes does not need to produce an explanation to heal. Just accept your peace, and each calm step will be allowed to march. Now we got Virgo. Your horoscope forecasts that the alteration will provide a sense of primordial tranquility and utility for you. Your eyes no longer seek out approval. Your heart is strong within its own inhibitions. Being in full unity with your own intuition, these decisions will be made entirely in order out of pure self-belief. Then we got our Libra. The forecast for the coming day signals a beginning with a choice that calls for balance. This choice may look simple, but it gives you back some sense of authority. Thus, there may be a positive shift in your middle seat with your feelings better aligned. When you feel sure, stable, and tranquil, believe your instinct. Then we got our Scorpio. Tomorrow follows time as you ride on your personal tempo in accordance with your heart's desire, as will be read in your horoscope reports. As soon as you begin to sense inner timing and emotional ease, there is no more need to haste or thought to contrive anything. Trust in the ride provided by the stars, and these actions take you to move at your pace. Then we got my wife's sign, Sagittarius. There is a good chance that the emotional cycle will resolve on its own tomorrow. You might just feel so much lighter, and so much of life will be settled for you. Without any toil, but ever so slowly, the universe simply lets go of part of this emotional problem. and with the least effort from your end, you will slowly start to move out of this circle. Then we got our Capricorn. Your horoscope is speaking of the secret tomorrow and knowing look, some word or whisper that burrows deep inside you. You receive this, your moment of acknowledgement, in silence. Let the memory last on and on. It could guide some decisions for you or confirm what you have already seen for yourself. Aquarius. A no that you confine to yourself might just turn into a yes tomorrow. Bold changes in your vantage point are depicted in your horoscope. You ought to do it now. You've had dinner with trepidation, so do it now with joy. Give yourself time to reconsider it now with all the growth you have now undertaken. We have our Pisces. You will have no fixing to be done tomorrow. Just let it be, suggests your horoscope. Healing usually begins with emotional honesty. Give your heart a place in which to express itself freely without judgment. More feeling, less thinking probably is what's needed here for now. All right, guys, that is our horoscopes for tomorrow. That's going to be January 23rd, 2026. We like to do that to help guide you along your path every day. So, real quick, guys, before we leave, before we move on to our next trending topic, I did actually want to give you our trend for today's show, which is also the title, and that is about Newsom, our governor of California. So Newsom basically was blocked from speaking at Davos, and he was blaming the Trump administration. So yeah, you heard about that, Jay, right?
Nerd. Yeah, of course, because he was all out of pocket yesterday talking all that shit.
Exactly.
Fucking
so the funny thing is that this is allegedly what he's saying, and that he was blocked from speaking at the World Economic Forum in Davos by basically President Trump.
Mm-hmm.
And the way he said it on X is hella funny. He literally said, this is what he said on X, guys. He said, California was just denied at the USA House. Last we checked, California is part of USA. So, yeah, he basically just trying to talk shit.
Nerdball.
Yeah. And it says Newsom's office blamed pressure from the Trump admin but without providing evidence. Yeah, because you ain't got no evidence because now you're just talking shit. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wanted you there in the first place, Newsom. Get out of here, bro.
Exactly, bro. Exactly.
Yeah.
Nerd. That guy, bro. I'm telling you.
And then on top of that, bro, he goes and he talks shit. He's like, he says that after Trump's speech, this is what Newsom stated. It was remarkably boring. It was remarkably insignificant. He was never going to invade Greenland. It was never real.
Okay, and even if that were the case, don't you think that's good chess play?
That's what I was thinking.
We're still gonna build something there. We're still gonna get minerals, bro. And we didn't even have to go to war for it. Exactly. So this dude is just playing himself.
Yeah.
Bro, that's what I mean. Even if that were the case, Trump is still coming out on top for us.
Same, man.
This dude really is just—he's a clown, bro.
He is.
He'd be doing the most bullshit, bro.
Yeah. Newsom would not know how to handle that kind of situation. That's why Trump is good at what he does. The art of the deal. You have to read the book, Newsom.
That's what I mean, man. Even if that were the case, hey, we come out on top. You see what I mean? Man, I'm telling you, that guy, man. I'm telling you, guy's such a clown, bro.
Oh yeah,
that's a clown.
But yeah, that was the title of our show today. That Newsom clashed with White House with Trump at the Davos. So let's move on and get into our conspiracy of the night. So today it is my conspiracy, and I'm going to be talking to you guys tonight about the Dogon Enigma, knowledge from Sirius. So I don't know if you guys heard about this, but we're going to be talking about the Dogon people. High in the cliffs in Mali lives one of the most mysterious cultures on Earth in a place called Bandiagara. There's no telescopes there, no observatories, no written language, at least not in the way the modern world understands it. And yet, the Dogon people possess astronomical knowledge that, according to the theory, should not exist. Not for an isolated tribe, not centuries ago, not without help. Ancient astronaut theorists believe the Dogon weren't just star watchers, they were taught. The Dogon cosmology speaks in precise detail about the Sirius star system, specifically Sirius B, a dense and visible companion star. And here's where the problem lies, guys. Sirius B cannot be seen with the naked eye. It wasn't officially discovered by Western astronomers until the 19th century using advanced telescopes. Yet the Dogon described it long before. They called it Poltolo, extremely small, incredibly heavy, white in color, orbiting Sirius A in a precise cycle. And it was all correct. They even described its orbital period with disturbing accuracy. So the question is simple. How did they know? So yeah, according to Dogon tradition, their knowledge came from beings known as the Namamo. Not gods in the symbolic sense, not spirits, but amphibious, non-human entities who descended from the sky in a vessel of fire and sound. The Namamo are described as half aquatic, half humanoid, radiant, highly intelligent, teachers of science, agricultural, language, and cosmic law. They came from Sirius, and they didn't just visit, they intervened. The Namamo didn't teach basic survival skills. They taught stellar mechanics, the structure of the universe, the spiral nature of creation, the concept of matter as vibration. Dogon cosmology describes the universe as originating from a single vibrating point, expanding outward in arithmetic order. Sound familiar? Modern physics would later describe the universe in strikingly similar terms. Is that coincidence or inheritance? The Nanamamo were said to be water beings. They required water to survive on Earth. They purified water. They emerged from water. Ancient astronaut theorists connect this to the role of water in sustaining life, the possibility that extraterrestrial life evolved in oceanic environments, the idea that sound and vibration transmitted through water were key to communication. The Dogon didn't just worship water, they understood it. Much of Dogon knowledge was passed orally, guarded through ritual, symbol, and masked ceremony. And why hide it? Because according to theory, this knowledge was never meant for everyone. Only those initiated could hear it. Only those prepared could understand it, and only those trusted could pass it on. Ancient astronaut theorists suggest this was intentional to preserve the truth about the Nanamo departed. And why Ceres? Ceres isn't just another star, it's the brightest star in the night sky. It was sacred to the Egyptians, referenced by the Greeks, central to Masonic symbolism, and now central to the Dogon. The theory proposes that Ceres function as a base, a gateway, or a stellar hub for non-human intelligence interacting with Earth. If that's true, the Dogon may not be an anomaly. They may be a surviving node of a global knowledge system. Critics argue the Dogon could have learned this from European contact. Ancient astronaut theorists responded, why would missionaries teach orbital mechanics, invisible stars, and stellar density to an isolated tribe? And why does Dogon knowledge align with modern discovery, not medieval misunderstandings? In Dogon prophecy, it speaks of the Nanamo coming back, not symbolically, not spiritually, but physically. When the cycle completes, when humanity remembers, when the signal is right, and if that's true, then the Dogon were never primitive, they were caretakers of a message written in the stars. So yeah, guys, that's going to be very interesting to see because every group that we know, if it's religion, if it's tribal or whatever, then they always have their own kind of stories about, like obviously Christians, Jesus, Allah, and you got Buddha, you got everybody. So everybody always thinks that, it's coming back, whatever your spiritual, master might be. And yeah, it's going to be crazy to see, like if these people knowing all this knowledge, if they were like the holders of the key to the message. It's going to be interesting. But yeah, very cool. I want to definitely, it's always nice to, learn about other tribes and stuff like that, and what these people, think about and how they celebrate life. So very cool, very cool. That is pretty much it for us. I always thank you guys so much for being here. Please don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and share. And before we leave you guys, we'll give you guys our final words of wisdom. What you got for them tonight, Jay?
Going with Nietzsche tonight. There's more wisdom in your body than in your deepest philosophy. I'm going with that one because he's just basically saying life, like engagement and experience, it's more reliable and more useful to you than just intellectual philosophy. You know what I mean? It's better because our body, we're very primal. We have natural intelligence, and we could utilize that more than just philosophical ideas. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I'm going with that one, because I totally agree with it. You know what I mean? I like philosophy and ancient philosophy. It's good to to like read it and stuff. But I like what he was saying with this. You know what I mean? Because experience definitely trumps philosophy, I believe. You know what I mean? You have to go through things in life to really learn from it. You know what I mean? Instead of just reading about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what I you know what I mean? And I definitely agree with that totally. You know what I'm saying? Because there's no better teacher in life than certain experiences. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So that's why I'm going with that one. Nietzsche.
Nietzsche.
Yes, sir.
Very well said, Jay. And just to kind of finish off on that note, life is meant to be lived, not observed from a distance. Experience is your greatest teacher. Every triumph, every setback carries wisdom that no book or opinion can replace. When you engage with life fully, you gain clarity, resilience, and understanding that only movement can provide. Avoiding life doesn't protect you, it limits you. Growth comes from participation, from taking risks, from feeling both the highs and the lows. Those moments shape your character and prepare you for the journey ahead. And just to finish off with a spiritual quote for you guys, wisdom is earned through living. Embrace the climb, accept the fall, and walk your path with courage, because life only reveals itself to those who choose to live it. All right, guys, that is pretty much it for us and our final words of wisdom. Jay, let's close them out.
Yeah, thank you so much for being here. We do not have a gym live tonight, so you can just relax tonight, do what you got to do. You can see us tomorrow at our podcast at 8:30. We will have a gym short for you tomorrow night for sure. But yeah, thank you so much for being here on all platforms. And yeah, just hope you have a great rest of the night. You know what I mean? And just I'm gonna relax. So you know what I mean. You guys should relax as well, and just enjoy your night. And we'll see you tomorrow at 8:30.
Hell yeah.
For sure.
All right, y'all.